All right, in this video, we'll take a look at PlayOn in action. So here it is, open on my computer. And the first thing you might want to do after you've run through the setup, you're going to want to make sure that you set up which channels you want to see when it goes to the channel section here. All those listed are choices you can make. I mean, there's a long list and you can edit those down. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'll click on the settings link here at the bottom left, the little settings icon, the gear icon. And here we'll just click on the channels tab. And you'll see that that's the whole list of all the various channels you can choose from. And the ones that are checked off as enabled are the ones that we're seeing on my channel screen here. So that's what you have to do first. You can put in your login information for any of the channels that require a subscription of some sort. So right now I want to show you how to create recordings and subscriptions. So I'm going to go to the Crackle link here, and what I want to find is the Jerry Seinfeld original that they have on Crackle called Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. So let's choose folder here for season 8, and up here I can tell it I want to subscribe. And what that will do is any new shows that come out, it will record those for me. Now if you click over here on the top right, the little record button, that'll show you your queue. And as you can see, I have nothing in the queue because I haven't told it to record the shows that already existed. So I'll do that now by clicking record all. And that's going to set up all 7 of those to record in my off hours queue, which you can set up by using this little crescent moon up here and check off the option for off peak recording. And mine I just set it to go from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. time that I figure the computer won't be in use, and probably the best time to record when there's not a lot of activity on the computer. So we've got that set up, but there's one other thing I want to make a note of. You can also set the recording levels, how high a quality you want it to be, and depending on your computer, it'll automatically choose one. I remember that I had switched mine back to going down one level from HD to just high as I was playing around to see what the recording file sizes were. So on this one, I want to make sure I go ahead and put it back onto the HD setting. And that's that. I'll apply it. Click OK. Didn't really need to hit apply. You can just hit OK and that'll apply and close the window. And now we'll go look at one that I've already got set up. So Sports Jeopardy, I had a few recordings, just 2 from season 2. And here are your options. So you can cast, you can move it to iTunes. That's not one that I've ever used. Generally, I do the play or the cast. And as you can see here, I've got several items. It reads the 2 Chromecasts I have. Those are the TG Digital ones. And then Roku 2 has casting capabilities as well. And you can choose the option to cast with ad skip, which is kind of a neat feature, which I'll show you here. Easier to do that just showing you here on the computer. So I'll use the play option and we'll see that feature being used. And what I'll do while this is playing back is I'll go ahead and hit on the timeline there and try to jump ahead to get close to a commercial so that we can see how it skips that commercial during regular playback.
It's game time, and this is Sports Jeopardy!
Why?
Who's Nolan Ryan?
Yes.
Athletes versus Animals, 750.
In 2015, this ex-NHL star known as JR posted a video of his showdown with an alligator. Eric.
Who's Jeremy Roenick?
Yes, that's correct. We'll take a break there. Eric off to a great start. We'll get to know our players coming up next here on Sports Jeopardy. Welcome back to Sports Jeopardy. Time to meet the players. Richard Tran from Redondo Beach, California. Did you go to high school there?
Yes.
So there you go. The commercials are actually in the video file, but what the ad skip does is marks those and skips past the commercial. So we probably missed 30 to 60 seconds by having that feature turned on, which is kind of nice, especially if you watch a lot of these things on Crackle and those types of services. You know, they do tend to throw in oddball commercials at weird times, so it's nice to be able to skip on past those. Now let's show you how it works with the casting ability. I'm just going to play this one, and you'll see through my Chromecast in the same room, my office, I have it set up. Now you'll notice at the beginning of each recording, they have identifying information showing where this was recorded. So, it satisfies these services that they're recording from, I guess, to some degree, because they are tracking things so that people ideally wouldn't be sharing this online, those types of things. Although you are free to take the files that PlayOn creates and move them over to different devices. And I think that's one of my favorite things about this service, is that it allows you to do that type of thing. The files are just normal, standard MP4 files that you can play just about anywhere on practically any device, from phones to computers and tablet devices. Another added bonus is that shows don't get preempted. I recorded on my TiVo several episodes of America's Got Talent, and during the conventions, those got delayed. So it was way off of my recording for those nights. But with PlayOn, it simply records the final stream that the NBC network puts up there. So no problem seeing America's Got Talent that way. And I could still skip past the commercials like I would do with my TiVo. All right, let's move on and wrap this video up. Up here by the channel store link, you have a section that says Device Guide. And there you can kind of see some of the features. Now on the Roku, I do also have it set up with the app that you can find right here. It's listed. But I found it wouldn't connect to my computer from time to time. And I don't think that's a PlayOn thing necessarily, but just sometimes it would connect, sometimes it wouldn't. But I found that the option for casting works just fine. So more often than not, I choose the casting option. But there's a few of the things you can do with PlayOn as a sort of DVR for streaming media.